Yes, people, welcome back to the Kop TV. Myself and Doyle here to preview what is going to be an absolute war zone on Monday night at St James's Park. Newcastle United versus Liverpool Football Club in the Isak Saga Derby is what I'm going to call it, mate. Welcome back to the channel. Of course, we've got hot topics before the actual game on Monday, so we'll speak about the game a little bit more in depth there. But what are your general feelings going into this game? Before you say that, smash that like button, get your comments in. I'd like to see some score predictions in the chat right now as well, please.
Line-up predictions,
predictions as well.
Injuries and that.
But what is your general feeling going into this game and the context of everything around it?
Dread. Absolute dread. Honestly, I can't
Really?
be bothered with this game. They fabricated this rivalry. Like, we didn't make Isak want to come to us, mate. He wants to come to us because we're better. And that's it, to be honest with you. And now they want to kick lumps out of the players for it. And I'm saying Joe Linton's going to do this and Joe Linton's going to headlock everybody and all this madness, lad. And I'm just like, oh, can you just play the game of football? It's going to be hostile for the players. We're already struggling at the back against Bournemouth at Anfield. So the only thing that's giving me a little bit of hope is that they are quite toothless up front because Isak doesn't want to play for us. So, you know what I mean?
And he wants to play for us.
He wants to play for us, so just let him go.
Just let him go.
Bloody hell.
Apparently, he's going to be at the game.
Why?
I don't know who he's sitting with in the away end or in the home end.
He's going to be with slot lads
with the
sitting next to
directors
slot.
on the bench.
Just looking at the thing, director's going, just let me go, lad.
Yeah. So listen, I agree, man. The normal feeling when you go to St James's Park is still one of dread,
you're never happy to go.
trepidation.
Yeah.
And Liverpool have a great record against Newcastle, right? They haven't actually lost against Newcastle in how many games do you reckon? Don't look at the screen. Don't cheat.
8.
17, mate. Liverpool, apart from obviously the Carabao Cup final,
but
which
in
we
the
obviously
Premier.
need to mention, but in the Prem,
Yeah.
Newcastle have gone 17 Premier League matches without a win. The last time, 2-0, 2015, Steve McLaren. I think Gini Wijnaldum scored both goals, if I'm not mistaken, in that one. But Liverpool have won 5 of their last 7 Premier League games against Newcastle, right? And have gone 1-0 down in each of the last 2 visits to St James's before recovering to win the Darwin Núñez game. And obviously last year we drew. So normally you go there, it's trepidation, not for Liverpool on paper, but you still go there with that respect of what the crowd can drum up, you know, in terms of, you know, decibels and atmosphere, you know, everything that comes with it under the lights at St James's. If you're down and they get on top of you, you want the world to swallow you up, right?
That's it, like, let's have it straight.
That's what it is
good team.
normal. They're still a good team, obviously, but that's what it's like normally. But now, right, you're cooking this big stew, right? You've got all the ingredients in for a wicked game, and then you chuck in a few Scotch bonnets, and you kind of step away because it's
And you can feel it in your
fizzing
eyes and your
everywhere,
nostrils now. You're like,
spitting
this is
all
a bit
over the
too
walls.
spicy, this one, you know.
and you go, oh, this is a bit naughty, actually, this
Yeah.
game, because, like you say, the Isak stuff, he wants to go to Liverpool. We are 50-50 at this stage whether he actually comes to Liverpool next week. But in this game in particular, like you said, a bit toothless up front. Anthony Gordon is through the middle. Got Elanga, they've got Harvey Barnes, 0-0 in their first game. No Isak, as you said. No other striker, because they haven't got Wissa in the door, or Strand Larson, or anyone.
The game's won
Getting,
in this
rejected.
game in the midfield, lad. That's where it's won. And if I'm totally honest with you, Newcastle have better cohesion in their midfield than we've shown in the last 5 games, some of them pre-season. That's when I'm being totally honest. They have Joe Linton, Tonali, they're brilliant, lads, and Ramirez as well. They're all fantastic. They're dogs, they run, they kick, they've got technique, the pressure resistance, like, they're great players. So I think it's going to come down to Ryan, Macher and Wirtz really getting
Ryan
stuck
back.
in. Do you know who I'm worried about the most for that team? I just said him then, Wirtz. This is a game where you're going to find out, like, this is the Prem, lad. He's exceptional talent, but you're going to have to be tough here because they're going to kick lumps out of you. They're going to double up on him. They know he's a danger man. I don't want to be pessimistic. Yeah, I've already been,
No,
I've
you
been a
already
little
are
bit,
a
haven't I?
It's
I just
kinda
feel like
harsh in my
Liverpool,
buzz.
we need more, lad. We need more
And we'll get
in
more.
this transfer
Listen, I'm
window.
still confident we get a defender at least, and then maybe another striker.
Like, who's
going to
play right back?
the window.
Do you know right
So
back?
let's get on to that, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the big talking point, especially from the press conference yesterday when we found out Jeremy Frimpong is injured. So in goal, obviously, it will be Alisson. The right back, Dominic Szoboszlai?
No? What do you mean? Do you think that? Do you really want that? Or are you just saying that to
I'm not just saying that. No,
Do you
because that's what Slot said in the press conference, mate.
Would
Conor
you-
Bradley's had 1 day of training.
Do you want him in
Gomez
there?
isn't fit enough for 90 minutes. I'm not playing Endo or
Gomez
Curtis.
is injured.
Yeah. Well, I don't just say it for saying its sake. I listened to the press conference.
He just played.
Who?
Gomez.
Yeah, but he said he's not fit to start a full 90. Because I think you go Szoboszlai.
Yeah, well,
Legs,
who else
energy.
play, lads?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. It's it.
Honestly, right? I'm flabbergasted right now, yeah, because already, right now, we've got problems.
Yes.
Straight away. It's the second
I
game.
mean, that's the obvious kind of target for Newcastle. When they get that ball in midfield, look over for Harvey Barnes kind of running in behind.
Right.
Gordon will obviously go out there as well.
Dom. Does Dom play Rebel at right back? No, he doesn't.
I've never seen it.
I think we've seen glimpses of it in pre-season, to be honest, and it wasn't great. I don't want to see him there. He's definitely a workhorse, but he's also he's a bit of a liability sometimes. He loses the ball. That's why he was so good in the number 10 position last year, because he was higher up in the pitch, so we weren't able to get caught as easily. But when he's a bit lower, I'm worried about his ball retention. I am. But what else are we supposed to do? Definitely don't want to see Endo there. He's more mobile than Endo, so when it's got that ball over the top, that's where Endo struggles to pivot. So I guess so. But even I hate that. Why?
So Dominic Szoboszlai right back then. I think that's decided. Centre backs: Virgil van Dijk, Ibu Konate, Kirkes left back, who needs a big game as well up against Langer.
This is where I want to see Kirkes shine, right? So we know you're a dog, don't we? We know that. We've seen a little bit of it in Bournemouth. We watched it all season last season, right? This is where you've got to turn on that mode now. But also be smart about it, but fight back. This is where we're going to need you to protect them midfielders and everybody else around you. So he's got to have a good game,
yeah. Kirkes. And if you go Szoboszlai right back, it allows Wirtz, Gravenberch and McAllister to play in
definitely.
the midfield.
That's the middle.
Okay, well, we're happy with that.
And then we can only play the
Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah.
Yeah.
And then maybe a Harvey, a Curtis, a Chiesa, Rio off the bench.
I don't think you bring a Rio on. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just don't want him to get hit, lad. He's only a young lad.
I mean, look, man, they are preparing themselves up there, the fans. I mean, I'm going to the game, right?
Sharpening the pitchforks and that, lads, you know what I mean?
Getting ready to punch a few horses like they did that time.
Like you said, lads, you're going to have to wear that, so they think you're a Newcastle fan, mate, because...
What do you reckon, guys?
Let's put some sunglasses on.
I'm going to the game. I'm with Matty Renton in like a hospitality box. It's obviously going to be all Newcastle in there. So even if like I don't celebrate a Newcastle goal, they're going to be like, "Well, hey man, something in here."
Yeah, exactly.
Get him out. So I'm going to keep my nut down metaphorically, obviously. So with all of that being said, right, it's going to be some atmosphere. How do you think Liverpool should go into this? When that whistle goes, is it just contain, control, try and shut the fans up a little bit?
They need to play them
into the game.
So we all know with aggressive players, right, you can play them, you can exploit that aggressiveness. I guess we've got the quality to do that. They need to be pressure resistant from the very get-go. They need to be mentally tough and resilient enough to be able to get through the crowd's noise for that first 20 minutes. It's going to be mad. Be professional. They're the ones that are emotional. We are not.
Yes,
we're just going to play and win a football game. They are the ones that want to kick lumps out of us. So hopefully it plays in our favour. And usually it does when teams are emotional. It usually works against them. But a team like Liverpool and a team like Newcastle, in my opinion, play very well when they're emotional, and that it brings out the best in our clubs, I think, because they're similar profiles. We love our cities, we love our clubs, very proud of our identities and where we come from and stuff. So how do we play this, lads? Professionally, extremely professionally. It's not our battle, it's theirs. You know what I mean?
Don't rise to it. I hear it, man.
How would you think?
Prediction? I mean, yeah, just before we get into the score prediction, yeah, I think you play this game like it's any other game, and you try and not concentrate. It'll be very, I mean, it's so easier said than done. Try and not concentrate around
a load of angry Geordies going.
Yeah. Try and not look at all these people, 60,000 people, you know, abusing you and shouting stuff at you. Liverpool fans obviously right up in the gods for this game. So it is difficult to kind of drum up an atmosphere there. The last time I went there, 2010, we lost 3-1. Andy Carroll scored a couple. And then we signed him about 2 weeks later as a 16-year-old. And it can get a bit spicy up there. So yeah, deal with that on and off the pitch, the kind of intimidating atmosphere. Just keep the ball. I think if we keep the ball first 20 and we're not overly aggressive, not overly assertive, overly attacking, I think we can frustrate them. They might make a few silly fouls. Like you said, the emotion could get the better of them. But there's no need to go into this game with emotion for Liverpool. We did lose a cup final to them, so there is a little bit of a sourness there. But don't rise to the occasion. If Joel Linton wants to smash into someone, clatter into someone first minute and get himself booked, go for it.
Yeah.
No worries at all. Liverpool have got the tools to rise above that kind of heat and go, right, methodical time. We just won the league last season. Let's start bopping it about.
Do you reckon we do some dark arts, lad? I know, do you remember
that'll be them.
Slot recently said that Liverpool players are too honest and it frustrates him sometimes because it's definitely a foul, and if he exaggerated a little bit more, they'd get the foul and all that. But we don't like that as Liverpool supporters.
No,
we hate that.
We can't have that.
But also, there is part of me devil's advocate that's just like roll about a little bit, lad.
Yeah.
Jump
Do
on the
something,
floor
lad.
a little bit,
Do a
lad.
little backflip.
You know what I mean? Like,
Fucking nap.
I wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it.
Okay. So we've done a lineup prediction.
Scores.
Score prediction, mate.
I never watch Liverpool and think that we're not going to win a game because what's the point in watching it? So
Yes.
2-1. 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'll go 3-2 Liverpool. I think there is goals. There's drama. It's a Monday night. It's under the lights.
8
It's
o'clock.
St James's Park. 8 o'clock.
Bank holiday Monday.
Oh my word.
Holiday
Bank holiday Monday.
Yeah.
The Geordies are going to be out, mate. They're going to be out from
How are
midday
you,
getting
the lads?
bang on it.
Yeah.
Jeez, I forgot about that. That does
Honestly-
actually take into consideration because, 8 o'clock Friday last week, I was in the Kop. And trust me,
It was rowdy.
we're all lubricated. we're ready to go. Pause.
Pause.
But we were ready to bring the noise.
That's what I'm saying, lad. Is this their first home game?
Yes.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, this is gonna
You can't
be
be arsed with
roughest.
this, can
No,
you?
can't.
You're doing
Just do the professional thing. Just don't get sucked into their atmosphere that they want to do to us because they want to punish Liverpool for their player wanting to leave to a better team.
That's a good point.
Okay, just don't get sucked in. We're the better squad. Play like the better squad. Done.
Keep your heads.
Yeah.
Don't rise above it.
Hard
Obviously, I
work,
think
though.
Gordon's scored in the last 2 at St James's Park at Anfield, so he's one you got to keep quiet. I don't want to see us play this mad high line and get done on the counter attack. Ryan Gravenberch coming back in should help that.
Bonus.
And that cohesion between him and Maka, I think we haven't seen it this season yet, so it'd be good to get that ticking
Cover
along
from
again.
Ryan. Ryan made so many interceptions in important areas last year. I think that's what we're missing. He's going to be able to have the positional sense to be where he should be.
He knows.
He
knows what to
yeah.
do. He knows what to do. Who's
Fingers
scoring
crossed. Mo. Mo was just
Hugo.
inevitable, mate. Hugo. Yeah, Mo and
then?
Hugo.
Against Newcastle, who they wanted to buy.
I would love it.
I would bloody love it if
Oh,
Hugo,
mate.
big AGT, yeah,
I do want to beat
runs
these. I
through
can't
the
lie.
middle and slots it.
All of this stuff that's been going on with it, I really just want to sort of put them in the place and be like, just this
and
is
then
who
do
you
the same
are.
thing to Arsenal on Sunday.
That one's going to be mad. This is a mad start.
This
to the
is a
season.
mad 2 games we've got coming
If
up.
we-
And then
I'd
after
love-
international break, Everton. Oh, it's Burnley, then Everton. I think.
When and another thing is, you can probably answer this in the comments. If we do get Isaac, it's got to be this week, right? When do you think we'll
Well,
get
the
him?
window's shut, mate, on Monday,
Yeah.
Monday.
Got to get him this
So
week.
it's got to be like Tuesday, Wednesday. It happens. Bid goes in. I mean,
It's there's going to be one last hurrah. There's got to be, right?
Yeah, in the last 3 days,
Yeah.
something's got to happen. So let us know what you think the score is going to be. Like I said, up there they say war flags and instead of like our flags.
Yeah.
Ready for war, kid. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be an absolute battle on that football pitch on Monday night. But who will come out on top? We're both going for a very slim Liverpool win. Let us know what you think in the chat. Don't forget, going to the game. I'm going to have instant match reaction for you. Myself and Matty Renton outside, probably inside the ground. It's probably
I was about
safer.
to say that, lad.
Inside the ground. We'll have a video for you and I'll try and capture whatever I can capture. I always do that. Any match day, I'm like, right, what else can we get for the
Yeah.
audience? So I'll do that. Don't forget, Monday morning, 10 a.m, we're live on Hot Topics. I go straight to Newcastle, do the game. And then obviously a massive week of previews with the AFTV lads. I'm actually on Saturday Social on Sky Sports next week.
On Saturday. It's a Sunday game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on Sky on Saturday, me and Cecil.
Got Arsenal
Actually,
currently
that's an
winning, by the way.
exclusive, by the way.
Gyökeres scored a good goal as well.
Yeah, it's currently, we are filming this. Oh, it's 4-0.
4-0. There you go.
Timber scored again. Jesus. Leeds getting smoked. Anyway, I did have them for final one standing, so I'm alright actually.
Arsenal?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
them.
fair play.
So all good for me. Right, Doyle, get ready for war, kid.
Mm.
Because it's coming Monday night. Be there or be square. Subscribe to the Kop TV, and we'll see you on Monday morning, live 10 a.m. Hot Topics. Take care.